The Sahara Desert. Girl, how do you like the place that you chose in the list, Dad? It's amazing. Yes, it's amazing. That's good. I'll be back soon. Su Jan's case is also being solved gradually. Well, Dad, I really saw everything and that, not that night. Guna, you can have fun for a few more days, take your time. Alas, if my parents hadn't forced me, I would never have gone to this place where even birds don't shit. I was thirsty. Give me a bottle of mineral water. I heard that my fiancé was very much not having fun with some woman. As a result, he went for a night walk on the river by boat and drowned. I'm really broken. Already at the funeral, I saw Seochu. Anya. What? Everyone thought I was crazy, and my family forced me to go on vacation. But I'm not crazy, and I don't want to be here. I want to go back to my home. So strange. Why is my head spinning? Who would have thought that we would add medicine to the water sold at the station in the desert? We did everything right. Oh, and this is a really beautiful girl. Our brothers will have fun today. And who are you? What a shame. How could this even happen to me? No, I can't stay here, I need to escape.
And you can't escape.
No. Somebody help me. No one will come to your aid, even if we break your neck. My life will end like this. Let her go. Oh, huh. What kind of man? Get it? What? Come on, let's go. Are you all right? This man saved me when I was on the verge of death. He showed up and gave me hope. When all my 22 years of life flashed before my eyes, for the first time the desire to marry for love awoke in me. What? What? You've come to your senses. You're like that. Started. Why is today such a crazy day? I was just passing by on a whim away and a woman and seeing him like that and I was a little bit. Me. Are you awake yet? And what? Why did you pour water on me at all? I just saved you. Is that the first thing you wanted to tell me when you woke up? If I hadn't doused you, would you have sobered up? You could be my antidote in Ramon's. What did you just say there? Nothing, me. Did you change me into your shirt? Should I have let you be naked? Since you've taken such good care of me, you should take responsibility for me. How do you want me to be responsible? My luggage and mobile phones were left in the stolen car. Just get me out of this ghostly place. All right, what's your name? And my name is my nanny. What about you? In case I don't have to get married for convenience, I want to marry you. The hotel is 4 stars. Who's here? Oh. Pervert, what are you doing? Oh, so you needed a seatbelt. I'm sorry, I misunderstood you. Confucius was right. Good must be answered with good, evil must be answered with justice. I'll leave you alone, do whatever you want. No, don't leave me. There are not even ghosts in this desert. We arrived in a small town on the outskirts of the Sahara. Wait for me here. Change your clothes. FO, did you buy me a new dress? It's cash, you can leave as soon as you change. No, don't leave me. What are you doing? It's safer to follow you that way. Safer? Why don't you want to slap me now? Hey, we're compatriots. We have to help each other, right? I've booked a room for myself. You can see if there is any other accommodation. Hey. I'm later. Why are you here? I wanted to find out if there were any rooms available, but it's the height of travel and all the rooms are occupied. Got it. But wait. You took such good care of me. How am I supposed to take care of you? What about the fact that we can sleep together? How can a guy just sleep with a woman? I mean, I'll take the mattresses and put him in the corner of the room and just sleep there. Leave me alone. Let me tell you a secret. I can do magic. And what? If you don't agree, then I'll be bad. I'll enchant you to death. Do whatever you want. Half an hour later. How long are you going to sit here? Do you want to become the mascot of this desert? What else should I do? Come in. Hooray, thank you. Wow, I didn't expect that the tent would be so beautiful. She's so gorgeous. So that's what tatami is. How young. But aren't you afraid that I'm up to something? How can this be? If you want to commit a crime, then do that time. What could be easier than attacking a girl in a deserted desert? Right? I haven't eaten anything yet. I'm going to buy some food. By the way, I heard there's going to be a bonfire party tonight. Will you go? No, I'm not going. All right, and I'm going to have some fun. How am I? It's not like me. And I came back. The bonfire party was so much fun. It's a pity you didn't go. I just got my coffee. Do you want a drink? I don't drink coffee. By the way, tomorrow morning you can ride on camels to watch the sunrise. Will you come with me? I'm not going. Well, you're so boring, but then I'll go alone tomorrow. I was too excited today and now I can't sleep. What to do? I'm going to sleep on the bed. Oh, don't, I'll stand on the floor quietly. You can leave me. Go to sleep. The bed is not like the ground. You're so soft. And his smell is very pleasant to me. The next morning. Oh, how good. Oh, the sunrise has already passed. Where's Nen? Why isn't he here? Wait, he didn't leave me, did he? Where did you go? Why is there no one outside? Oh, and thank God. And I thought you'd left me. Where did you go? I went to watch the sunrise. Didn't you say last night that you weren't going to watch the sunrise? I said I wouldn't watch it with you. Oh, cruel. Hanenzi, are you really human? Fortunately, Hanan, you didn't leave me, but too much happened yesterday. But I will never forget the tent hotel and the incendiary bonfire party. I don't regret anything. I want to come back to this life again. But I don't know how. Assis. Seema's landscapes are very beautiful. How many days are we going to stay here? Let's say goodbye here. You can go get your luggage. Do you know where he is? From here you can drive to the Chinese embassy in Egypt. Your luggage is stored there. So that's why you've been speaking Arabic for so long. To find my luggage, thank you. Will we meet again? They shouldn't. Well, then at least you. We could exchange contact information. Hotel room. I finally got my luggage back. And I'm so tired. A board for the house and for his best friend. I need to call her. Are you free now? Let me first warn you that if you tell me about the meeting with Shui Jane again, we won't be able to have a fun chat. Then I'll tell you that I had an affair in the desert. Can we have a more fun chat after this? Oh, of course. And what about Rob? Tell me the whole story. In the evening at sunset I was drugged by two scum. They wanted to rape me. I struggled desperately, resisted with all my might, but I could not escape. Just when they were about to succeed, I thought I was going to die. But here he appeared. A powerful guy came down from the sky and approached me. And he shouted so loudly, "Let her go." Then he beat them. And it was amazing. For some reason, Jintu picked up the phone. She hadn't finished speaking yet. "Call me when you wake up from sleep. Good night." Well? But how friendship will not stand stable if it is entrusted in this way. Since I can't go home, I need to have fun. The next day. Desert bar. I've heard for a long time that this famous desert bar is different from Vyatka. Chic, secluded. Oh, and if only he was here. "Hey, pretty girl, alone here, can we get acquainted?" "There's no need." "Maybe." "Is it really you? We really met for the second time. This is our destiny. I'm so happy. And you? Are you happy too?" "It looks like I'm happy." "Maybe you're happy at heart. After all, isn't it fate that we are allowed to meet twice?" Fate to meet twice. Exactly. Then having met 3 times, I wonder if we love the field. What about this? Dare you? Lovers have many responsibilities. What can you do? We'll eat, play, and sleep together. Don't be like that. It makes me feel like we've never eaten or slept together. Strange North Africa is very dangerous. I advise you to return home. Aren't you with me? No matter how dangerous it is, I'm not afraid. Compared to this danger, it is not something to hear from me, something more mysterious. And what is it? The fact is that on a starless night a month ago, I tied a man with a strip of cloth, and then wrote the name of my fiancé. I pierced it with a needle and read, "I pierce you with a needle, as I stab with a knife." And guess what happened? I immediately got a call and was told that our fiancé had died. Where is the evidence? Didn't you say it was weird? And I don't believe it myself. It looks like I even attended my fiancé's funeral. I don't believe it, but at the same time I saw everything and what they are. I said that I had seen him and that he was not dead, but everyone started saying that I was crazy. I don't believe it, but what else can I do? It's getting late and I'm going. And what? Where to? Hananzi, wait. Remember our agreement. If we meet for the 3rd time, we will fall in love with each other. Night. Having said that, I didn't think about how we would meet for the 3rd time. Instead of waiting for the will of heaven, it's better for me to control all this myself. I have it here, and he's not here. And here too. This is the last hotel nearby. Really? The next day. Inertia. Hi there, we met again. Are you possessed by a ghost? I said we were destined to meet. Don't follow me. A man should be responsible for his words. And what did I say? Having met 3 times, we will become lovers. And I said I agreed. But you didn't refuse either. I'm the one who already has a fiancé. I don't think I clarified anything last night. I mean, we're lovers on a journey. As soon as our journey is over, the relationship between us will also end. Is that so interesting to you? Yes, the path of man is always lonely, but we met in such a way that we will definitely have fun. You decide. Where are you going? I'm yours now, with you at least to the ends of the world, wherever you go. What did you do last night? What's so weird? Last night There's no way I should let him know that I was looking for his hotel to meet him for the 3rd time. Oh, of course I wanted to see you again. I was so excited that I couldn't sleep. Traditional houses of the Baibua people. Wow, whole living houses were made out of the cave. It's so unusual. Please prepare 2 rooms. 2. Not alone. I'm his mistress, but we had a fight. Fr. Is this breakfast for us? Did you prepare everything yourself? It looks very tasty. Thank you very much. I'll take it and eat with him. And Nance. The hostess prepared tuin bread, tortillas and mint tea. You can try it. Well, how does it taste to you? Not bad. Oh, and Nancy, can't we sleep together? Do you know what you're talking about? I get it, I mean, doesn't it look like a tent hotel? One sleeps on a half-naked bed. Why? I'm worried that you'll move out like a duenna at night and leave me. You have water in your head instead of brains. Evening. Above, the mistress is like the sun. What did he just say to you? He said you were ugly. Impossible. You said that on purpose because I don't understand Arabic. Since you don't want to talk, I'll ask the others. Nations, why did you misinterpret what the other person was saying? I asked other people about what he said. And he said I was beautiful. People think you're beautiful, but I don't think so. And what, don't you think so? You dare to look me in the eye and say that? Forget about it, you can treat me like a city. The next day. By the way, we're all on now. Why are you still working? Let's go for a walk. Can't you see I'm busy? I'll take a walk later. Where are you going? Do you want to leave the desert or leave me? I'll go when you go. I have 7 more days. Do you want to be my lover for 7 days? Okay, I get it. You just sighed, tired of work. Should we practice and relax? If I force you to exercise, I'm afraid your little body won't hold up. How can this be? Although it is small, blue, can we try it together? All right, you or me. Why are you coming to me? What are you? Why are you such a pervert? I don't know, probably the reason is that someone is very stupid. Hey, wake up. Well, do you want to go to the movies? Really? Will you take me to the cinema? Yes, but let's have dinner first. I've never been to a movie theater in the desert. Han finally took the initiative and invited me. What will it be like in the movies? Is it like a tent hotel or will it look like a cave? I'm looking forward to it. In an hour. So my heart won't stand it. It's actually a wreck. What's wrong with such a romantic open-air cinema? Well, how can you build a cinema in such a place? It's a ghostly place and there aren't even any chairs here. People don't always sit on chairs. And the films are shown here, why don't you see it? And what is the situation where the film is being shown, why don't I see it? Are you making fun of me? Why are you having so much fun? What is invisible to the eyes does not mean that it does not exist. This mysterious open-air cinema was built in the 2000th year. Now it's abandoned because the government refused to approve it. But people passing through here often see that movies are on the screen. Oh, wait. Rumor has it that this cinema is dedicated to the souls of the desert. Therefore, this cinema is called the end of the world. I told you to stop. Why are you still telling me? This movie theater doesn't count. You said we'd watch a movie. You need to be responsible for your words. Well, he's staying here for a while. I'm looking around and I'll be back. We'll watch a real movie tomorrow. Oh, and nice. What are you doing? Child, no need to ask unnecessary questions. The next day. This film was shown more than 20 years ago. The plot is not bad. Oh, wait, this plot is developing. This display is limited, right? Why are the heroine heroes doing this in the desert? How did you react to such a frank picture? After the movie. Are you hungry? Very. Now I just want to turn my irritability into an appetite and cool down. This and this. And this. Give me one of each. Why did you order only one cold meal? I want to. Actually, there's a fire in my body, I want to cool down. You should be a rich girl. Is it really not a problem how to eat? What's the problem? Rich daughters are also people, so they can eat as they want. Boss, a bottle of wine. Aren't rich daughters forced to behave elegantly and disciplined? It's just a porch that to fit in some cases. You know, such people really are. I know. And what happens after watching the movie? My mind is full of unclean thoughts, and which I ate did not appear in any way on extinguishing the fire inside. I'd rather go to his rooms and chat about something. Oh, well, is the door unlocked? Come in. Your door isn't locked. Are you wearing out that I'm coming? I figured you'd want to come and talk. What are we going to talk about? About life. We will talk about life ideals. If we want to talk about this, let's define a few high-quality topics. I listened carefully. I want to talk about what it's like when a woman kisses a man first. Haven't you checked? No, don't you have a fiancé? Before I came here, he was killed. Is this what you call a good conversation? She's good for me, but I don't know what she's like for you. Because you're an old driver. Young, do you know who the old guide is? The old driver had been fighting for many years and he had seen a lot of women. A lot, you know. I know a lot of theory, but I haven't put it into practice. Are you done? Go back to your room and go to bed if there's nothing else. I think about today's movie, it was really good. Do you know what it means to be possessed in the desert? It must be great to experience such feelings when your soul is at the top of the sky and your body is lying on the ground. Two people like Eve's home are combined in the most primitive way. Godzini, you're teasing me now, do you understand? Are you reacting? I'm not one of those who likes to play for one night. So don't play with fire and you won't get burned. Do you know what I drank today? Not only do I know that you've been drinking, but I also know that you're not too drunk. Yeah, not really drunk. Gods, I warn you again, don't play with fire. Go away. I'm leaving. She's been a woman since the day we first met. Seeing her, old couples awoke in me. And I repeatedly restrain myself, and she repeatedly provokes. Good Jenny. Morning, the hotel restaurant. Ah, good morning. We talked to you last night. You promised to find a good topic for conversation. In fact, I drank some wine last night, I was dizzy, I don't remember anything. And what is this good topic? How does it feel to kiss a man first? Impossible, how could I ask you that? What are you talking about? I've been practicing it. What, do you want to practice science? Of course. You're really hopeless. In fact, I remember everything. Everything that happened last night. Are you kidding? This is normal. But when I really kissed, I felt awkward. A fleeting impulse. It's the devil. My image is ruined. Goscinny, how could you do such a thing? It's not my fault, it's the film's fault. And who suggested watching this movie? That's right, fuck on. It's because of Nancy that I've become like this. But last night I noticed his patience was running out. It seems that this person is only outwardly serious. Do you want me to answer? Not needed. I think it was the bride. What kind of person is your fiancé? Well, someone who is different from you. The complete opposite. We have arrived. Where are we? Skink's trial. What are we doing here? We won't swim. You can come down if you want to swim. I won't stop you. Do you see the sea there? Yes, but what does it mean? This is the Red Sea. I'm going to develop the project of the Mediterranean high-speed railway. If this project can be implemented, it will be easier for us in China to send cargo to the port of Paris, and then to the European Union, while bypassing the Suez Canal. Has such a goal, speaks of great ambitions. I remind you, here are the borders of Egypt and Syria, they are not very peaceful. It's better not to go anywhere alone. That's not going to happen. I'll just take a picture. Late at night. Why is shooting so scary? Goose, get dressed and come with me. What's going on here? This is a fight between two gangs. What should we do now? I'll find a safe place to hide first. What about me? Are you leaving me? This is so as not to force you to take risks. Risk it? But what risk are you going to take? They're gangsters, what do they care about you? One of them is my friend. Cinema on the edge of the world. Is this what you call a safe place? What are you doing? You knew I was scared, but you brought me here. The safest place is the most dangerous. Wait here, I'll be back as soon as possible. Waiting for you. Are you sure you're coming back? Don't run anywhere, but this way you can do whatever you want. The wind is gusty here, the fire in the distance looks like a ghostly fire. Instead of sitting here and being afraid, it's better to be shot. Very scary. Will the Hainanses come back? With the sound of a car. Will the Hainanses be back? Go ahead, faster. And who are you? What are you going to do? Don't move. God, they have guns. Where will they take me? And then what happens? Hanan won't be able to find me when he gets back. He won't be looking for me all over the world. Because we're just strangers who met on the way. Ah. The next day. Let's see what kind of trash was caught yesterday. Why is he looking at me like that, just because I'm a girl? That's not bad, send it to your brother. No. Bastard, how could this happen? Bandits, let me go. Ah. Goods. Nancy, why are you here? Brother, what is it about? Han did it. The brother you were talking about. Okay, he left me in the desert. Are you happy that you ran away here? You have no idea how worried I was every minute and every second after you left. I came back to find you, but you weren't there. So what? In any case, whether I'm alive or dead, it has nothing to do with you. And if you couldn't find it, then you didn't keep looking, right? I was looking for you yesterday, and today I asked nature to send someone to find you. What else did I have to do? Peru is the friend I was talking about, whom I met during the trip and whom I asked to help you find. Did you leave me last night because of that fat guy? Peru is a friend. Hudson, watch your words. Oh, so it's her. What a coincidence. You will quickly take the VIP guest to wash and change into clean clothes. Yes. Your friend is very beautiful. This bandit leader has a bad temper, but he has good taste. Do not praise her beauty, otherwise she will swell. In the sense of swollen, I was so scared that I almost died. Miss Gu, do you have a boyfriend? Do you want to meet someone? Who can you introduce to me? Borodin, Yana, I'd better find an excuse to refuse. No need, I have a boyfriend. I see. Hudson, you need to go to your room first to rest. I have something to discuss with Mr. Perraud. I can't be here. You can't. Then I'll be waiting for you in your room. Mistress? It's not like that. Do you like her? No. But the look in your eyes. This is completely different from the look of Joe's sword. It was already dark. Why didn't you come back right after talking to the bandit leader? Do you want to become a mascot in his house? What do you mean by that? You won't even ask me why I was caught. It's a miracle you were caught alive. Did you know I'd be in danger, left me there? I said it was the safest place, but no one could guarantee that you wouldn't leave on your own. I just thought you were back, so I was tired to watch. And just a few steps away I was caught. I didn't go anywhere. Sar, I won't talk about this topic with you anymore. I'm here to tell you that in 2 days my journey will be over. Ah, this trip is very informative and the scenery here is beautiful. But I can't lose my original intention, to reach the end because of the beauty of nature. The trip will end in 2 days, although this was not included in the floor. But now it's time to finish. Okay, I've said everything I wanted to. At noon the day after tomorrow we will say goodbye and part ways. Wait. It's unexpected that our pseudo love will end so soon. But I still haven't found the answer to my question. Hainan, can you answer it? Your question will be answered by someone else in the future. But I don't want to wait. You can answer me now. Guds, are you at it again? What's wrong? Or have you forgotten about something? Whatever the reward is, you have to accept it, right? You like me, don't you? No, but I admit I have an attraction to you. But that's it. There are a lot of cold words in this world, but these are not true feelings, therefore. The next day. I'm going to hurry up this time, so I have to go. Be careful along the way. Chi, I look forward to our next meeting. What are your plans? Go home. I couldn't sleep last night. Rules for ending a relationship at the end of the road. My rule, so I shouldn't break it now. He didn't say to leave contact information, so I won't talk about it. This is the last advantage. The last stop of the jackal. Let's go for a walk. Such a leisurely walk. It's not like my life at all. So what's your life like then? My life is a job. And you're not sorry. You spend most of your life just trying to multiply numbers. That's because you don't understand the sinister atmosphere of shopping malls. You're just shopping, but maybe your opponent has already swallowed you up while you were out on the street. I don't understand at all. After all, these things have nothing to do with me. Why did you suddenly stop? A tattoo parlor. Unbelievable. Does someone like him have crazy ideas like tattoos? Do you want a tattoo? I'll take a look first. Welcome. What pattern do you want to get, guest? Here are our works. This tattoo. Okay. Is this pattern flying together? The place where Henentius wants to get a tattoo is in the lower left corner of the waist. I suddenly came up with a great idea. Booze, let me tell you something. My boyfriend wanted to get a couple tattoo, but I didn't agree because of the pain. But now I've changed my mind. I want to surprise him. Can you make it for us? Hide from him, don't let him see. That's right, surprise, got it, got it. An hour later. The guest got a tattoo. What is it? Surprise. What happened? Can you explain everything to me? All right. In another fitting room, goods. I didn't expect the tattoo to be so painful. But it's all right, because finally there is a memory. Huds. Calm down. Ninzi, I was wrong. Please don't be angry. Did you naively think that I would agree with your action? Remove the tattoo now. And it is impossible to remove immediately after application. Sham will remain. A very ugly scar. That's right, like you or me. Shama leaves on the body is always bad. Tomorrow we will part, leaving nothing about ourselves but memories. This tattoo is a thought about each other. Is that a bad thing? Gyuzul, you have to admit one fact, that you're missing one thing. This is for two people, not for a one-actor show. You have to be so straightforward. And you have to do such boring things. I don't want a marriage of convenience. And I met you by chance. I really want to go crazy. And I don't want to go to regret it later. I know maybe it's just my imagination, but do you have to be so ruthless? If you're bored, just delete it. Guests, do you want to delete? Thank you, come again. Hotels. And goose. It's so late, she's not back yet. Sir, are you looking for your friend? It seems that the guest has gone to the roof. What are you looking at? I'm looking at the moon over the border. She really looks bigger. It's a pity that such a big moon won't be able to close the hole in my heart. The tattoo, was it removed? Deleted. Of course, the most cruel thing is a man's heart. Less variable. Why, are you afraid I'll want to have sex after drinking? Don't worry, I'll kiss the pig today and I won't hurt you. Let's talk. Do you know what the saddest thing about being a rich daughter is? We can make demands on anyone, but we cannot make demands on life. We will be used as a trump card to ensure the stable development of the two companies. And no one will ask if we love each other or not. But only the advantage of marriage is appreciated. That's why it's sad to be a rich daughter. The life of Edwalt and Tina. It's sad to be a rich daughter. But the life of those born into an ordinary family and worrying about trifles is also not much better. I know this, but, Henan, I'm still greedy and I don't want to get married for profit. I want to get married for love. No beautiful fireworks. Such beautiful fireworks, as if they add endless brilliance to our parting. We'll break up tomorrow. We have to successfully complete this journey. Wait for me a bit. And I came back. Here are 2 notes. Draw lots. The note says goodbye, kiss goodbye separately. If the first one turns out, we will sing a farewell song together. If we get the second one, we'll kiss goodbye. All right. That's just what you need. Let's not. A great opportunity to celebrate the end of the trip. Only once. A kiss goodbye. Wow, a kiss goodbye, a kiss goodbye, a kiss. Now that you've chosen. What about the pig? Isn't the pig sitting here? And now I'm going to rest. Finance, don't forget to take a look at the note you didn't choose. A kiss of forgiveness. The pig is here as expected. Lobby, hotel the next day. Hello, Mr. He. Your friend asked me to give you this. A note from Kudsa. Henan, I'm sorry, because I'm not used to breaking up. That's why I'm leaving first. I don't want to say goodbye, so I'll just say that we'll have another meeting in the future. Hudson. The plane arrives at the airport. This flight has arrived. Finally back. Now that the trip is over, no one will say that I'm crazy. It's time for an investigation. The Hudson house. Finally arrived home. It looks like everything in the house is on fire, although it's late. Let me see my parents. Mom and Dad, I'm back. Goo Fountain, this is too much. How can an old friend not help? Mom, Dad, why are you fighting? As far as I remember, my parents almost never quarreled and they love each other. What happened today? Daughter, why did you come back? If I hadn't come back, I would have stayed in Egypt and married the pharaoh. Tell me, what's going on? Daughter, come here and listen to what your dad, the Tansy company, has done this time. Last month, your Uncle Keeney's company had a financial problem, which caused a lot of problems. Initially, if our food at the Central Medical Center was good, we would not have helped him in any way. But now we know everything, and since your marriage is all and tea is impossible, we ourselves will not be able to cope with it. Your father actually transferred all available funds to Centon Company before discussing everything with me. He said he would be back in a while. I've been friends with him for decades and I'm ready to die for him. When you save others, you have to see the situation clearly. The marriage has broken up about him. How can we help others? Okay, Mom, it's already happened. It's useless to scold Dad to death. Although there will be no marriage, I will still be able to get married and marry another family. Right? Your daughter is so beautiful, do you think no one needs her? I'm sorry, I'm just mad at him for being too sentimental and being kind to others. I'm afraid that when we have problems in the future, no one will come to our aid. It's okay, there's always a way out. It's too late. Parents, please go to bed. Guchin, you are now. Do you still think you've seen everything Anya has? Don't worry, the desert has cleansed my senses flawlessly. I don't see everything they are, it was just a hallucination. I'm going to my room to rest. Good night. The good room. I'll start investigating what happened and what happened. First I'll ask my father's secretary, Java-chun. Secretary Joe, could you give me the video surveillance from the entire section of Chichuan Road near the Sioux House on the night of June 18th? Okay. Whether it's a lie or not, it will soon become known. The next morning. Gutsy, you came back without telling me. Taiyun, stop creating problems. Oh, what is it? Nothing. Impossible. There is definitely a story, tell me honestly. And if a man with the same tattoo, does it matter? There's no point in agreeing or denying, because he and I will never meet again. Life, your parents must have quarreled over our family affairs, right? Name, don't think about it. The situation in your family is not very good right now and I do not know how my dad can open his mouth. Listen to yourself. Uncle's son and my father have been old friends for many years. And you and I are also best friends. It's right if friends help each other. Well, you're right about something. Then get up, let's go shopping. Okay. Street. Well, where should we go shopping? And your phone rang. Honey, is there anything I can do to help you? Mom told me to go home as soon as possible. Yesterday she asked me to go on a blind date. I beat the man who was on a date. Oh, clap, come on. Then go yourself. We'll make an appointment later. Now. I just saw that this preserved meat is good. So I just bought it and will try it. Oh. I'm sorry, I just didn't pay attention, accidentally bumped into you. Are you okay? What happened to you? Why not talk? Aren't you mistaken by any chance? You're a big guy, I accidentally hit you and that's what you want. Why did you cry harder? This woman is really cool. I cried so much to my boyfriend. You come with me first, let's talk somewhere else. Stop crying already, tell me, are you crazy? Well, where do you live? I don't know. What about your family? I don't know. Do you know the phone number of someone from your family? He knows nothing and eats like a child. Seems really stupid. It's a pity that this denomination is really exuberant. How do I find his family now? It's not good to leave him on the street like that either. Josh. Eat slowly, no one will rob you. Why are you running again? In your family here, if nothing has happened, I will leave first. Girl, what's your name? Me? My name is Kakinki. I do not know what position the family is in. I will come home after this incident. I don't want to give my real name, I'll just give my nickname. Eat candied meat. It's all melted away. A week later. How could this happen? And is there such a coincidence in the world? In Mizgu, you need video surveillance. The person in charge said that there was a problem with the cameras that night, and it so happened that the night of the 18th of June did not capture anything. Oh, well, I get it. I still saw them when I burned the papers and the camera didn't break earlier, but it broke that night. If there is no video surveillance, then this is not a coincidence. It's not just like that. But what exactly happened? Still obviously dead. I've confirmed it 800 times. Are you going to make me believe that there is a spiritual theory in the world? The marriage of the Su family collapsed and now the cooperation with our company is completely terminated. Our company is currently in a tense crisis related to the sale of assets. And after the parents quarreled that day, Dad sighed when he returned from the company. The house is not as warm as it used to be. What should I do? Dad, are you back? The day the company had problems recently. You know that, right? Yes, I know. But now we are saved. The largest company of a domestic enterprise in the top 500 in the world. They are ready to cooperate with us. What about the conditions? There is one condition, they want to marry our families. It's not because of the Shui family. Recently, many people think that I'm unlucky and don't want to marry the daughter of the Gu family. They asked about your first and last name, what is your relationship with their son? Their son loves you very much. When he returned, he kept shouting, saying that he would marry a beautiful sister who gave him dried meat. Oh, Dad, is what you just said true? What kind of person is he? I know his brain isn't very smart, but it's only in fits, he's usually normal. And their family is also actively treating him, so he definitely won't stay dumb forever. Dad, what were you thinking about when you gave birth to your daughter? Just to sell me? A daughter is a good family. You won't get hurt when you get married. Yes, and if I marry a fool, I won't get hurt anyway. He is stupid only occasionally and it can be cured. But you can't guarantee that he'll be cured. Daughter. I really don't understand why a father who is so kind and provident towards his friends is so cruel towards his own daughter. Honey, you've been locked up for 2 days. Mom wants to talk to you. Alas, baby, are you still angry? Mom, Dad wants me to marry a fool. What's wrong with a fool? People are too smart to live tired. Mom, why even you? The consumer industry has been in a bad market in recent years, and your Uncle Nina's company has not been able to cope with it. It's not easy to lead her now. I expected that cooperation with Yuang and wring the situation for the better. But I didn't expect that this saving straw would disappear. I argued with your father that we are in the mud ourselves and can't help others. In fact, even if this little money does not lead to an emergency, Uncle, it will still be necessary to solve this difficulty. And now, at present, such a large group as Shenji is ready to help us. You can say that a dark room always burns with light, even though you have offended it. You're just hurting me. You're still so young. Mom knows that you wanted to marry someone you love. But how can there be so much love in the world? For a rich daughter, marriage. This is, of course, fate. Instead of marrying a man who spends all his free time, it's better to marry a sincere fool. For people I like. I have never tried to change my fate in the Sahara, but fate did not give me a chance. Maybe my mom is right, I will marry the second Xuechuan. So it's better to marry a fool. Hotel Shanky Group. Why did you tell us your nickname last time? It took me a long time to find you. I didn't tell you my real name so you wouldn't know who I was. Miss He, this is also the fate of our Zen, your noble son. It's a crazy honor for us to connect our families. Oh my God, can parents stop belittling themselves, like we weren't that good? Call and ask where your other brother is. Dad's already here, there he goes. Sorry, I'm a little late. Excuse me, I'll step back. Is this a dream? Definitely a dream. It must be a dream. It's impossible, absolutely impossible. It must be my illusion. How could I have just met Hansi, Nan? Wait, my father just called this lady Miss. Hee hee. Oh. Come here. What are you doing here? It's me who should be asking, what's going on here? You can explain everything to me. You're the fool. He's not a fool, his name is Hana Nu. Are you really still as unstoppable as ever? I heard my mother say that the girl she found for the babysitter was called Gizinsius. So why are you here? This is my pseudonym. And I don't know what's going on. Even stupid. Yui, I just found out his name now. When you said it. Hanya, honey. You left first, without saying a word and leaving only a note, threatening that after a while we would have a new meeting. This is your plan. Well, how can it be? I'm innocent of what you're talking about. First of all, I never thought I'd meet you again. Secondly, even if I had the guts to create another meeting for us, I would never have done it like this. Is it possible now? How do you plan to solve this issue now? And why did you ask about it? It seems that the problem of our relationship needs to be solved. Turns out you're interested in me. I didn't expect you to be great. My father's company now needs the help of this group, and I don't want to be a victim of profit. You know perfectly well what the marriage I want is like. Therefore, we will change our position and replace your brother with you. This will not only solve the crisis of my father's company, but also solve my problem. Aren't we going to kill two birds with one stone? Funny. The problem of your father's company and your problem. What does this have to do with me? Why should I help you? And you have to understand one thing. The reason why Shinny enters into this marriage with such a small company as yours lies in the special circumstances on Nu. Otherwise, such good things could have befallen you. Hanenzi seems to have changed. But he was right, I was too naive. I have already been rejected in the Sahara, and that phrase from that night, how could I forget it? I'm completely humiliated. After dinner discussing marriage after Hanenzi left, I didn't even taste the food. He's at her, still so annoying. Goodwin. You have no idea how much we like you. More and more, since we met you on the street that day. We were thinking about you. I used to worry that he was alone, but now he's not like that. Isn't that a miracle? I feel relieved now, but I've never seen him like someone so much. It's so funny. Does a fool really like great pride? Mom and Dad nod and worship from beginning to end. About the X family, it looks like they are flattering. It seems that everything is almost over, because I can't change the fact of marriage. I'm finally going to work hard for myself. It's time to talk about marriage, so let's do it. Let me. I have no other requirements, just one. We're not getting married for another year. Oh, he's no problem. Anyway, Nance and Josh will be married by then. Double happiness is also very good. The meeting is over, so I'm going to the company to ask Nancy to write you a check. Today consider it a welcome gift for our future daughter-in-law. From now on, everything related to ASIN will be our safe business. If you have any difficulties, you are all in the family. When we go the same way. That's great, so I can finally relax. Let's go back to the company too. Miss Gu, stay. You can talk, daughter. We'll wait for you outside. Goody, are you really planning to sell yourself to our house? Do I have a choice? You think that if you don't resist, then I'll let it happen. Then I don't understand. Hanisha are not interested with me. Is there any reason then not to support me in marrying your family? You think it's appropriate for you and me to go out and enter from the same house. What's inappropriate about that? We only had a few kisses. On the contrary, I feel like I'm under the same roof. Teasing is normal, it's even more interesting this way. I advise the second Mr. Hay not to get involved in this matter. In our family, prosperity is the only way out. Since you refuse to marry me, I can only choose your brother. My business with Haina is new and going badly. We both have to hide this little mess. Since you insist on it, and I will fulfill it. Daughter, why did the second young Master X want to talk to you? Oh, yeah, nothing like that. Then you and Mom will return home, and I will go to the shed. Our company is now waiting for financing. Are you really going to get a check? Then I'm coming with you. All right. In this age of the weak and strong, you are strong, but others are stronger than you. My dad used to be very frisky, but now he can only bend the knee to his wife. It's unpleasant to see. Finance and I want to see it. What price will you offer me? This building is really majestic and tall. To hell with these people, really big capital. The office of the General Director. Please come in. Mr. He, great, now our family is saved. Mr. He, thank you very much. Now that everything is done, we won't bother you. Let's go. Dad, wait for me outside. I'll come down after a few words with Mr. He. All right, be polite to Mr. He. This office really has a more elite atmosphere than in the Sahara. I never thought that I would talk to you in such an atmosphere and on such an occasion. Hainan, you said that revealing a face is faster than opening a book. If you call it the second, does anyone in this world dare to reveal the first? One piece of advice, you can't help but hear it. In the era of business, it is better not to be impertinent in this office. Why am I hopeful myself? I was just talking about the past with my close friend. Sahar just treated you like a passing hitchhiker. And even if there is some kind of border crossing, it was a show. So you'd better not take such a meaningless past for granted and wait endlessly for something. Are these your dreams, or are you too pleased with yourself? Do you think we'll meet rarely? Let me tell you that so many men want to be ambiguous with me. Gunans, you're not the only one. Goods, actually, when I saw you again, I thought you were unusual. I just didn't expect you to be the same as those who focus on property status. They have. The next day. His family didn't even know there would be notifications, so he directly sent the driver to pick me up for dinner. Such an arbitrary attitude is really inconvenient. It's just a HEV family mansion. It's too big. Hello, Miss Go. I am two fathers in the family. My name is Vanna. Miss, welcome. Hello. Their housekeeper's skin is too pale, and their eyes are so gloomy. They look terrible. Here's Zane, welcome, come here. You've already met most of the people with our family who were at the meeting yesterday. But there is one more, the most important person, whom we have not introduced to you. Come on, let me introduce you. This is my mother-in-law and your future grandmother. Yesterday she didn't come with us because of health problems. Hello, Grandma. Let me take a look at you. Yes, The facial features are beautiful, and the hips are quite round. In the future, we may have a son. Oh my God, is that grandma picking out the goods? You're trash, you can't do anything. What's going on? Well, Dad, I was wrong, I was careless, don't be angry. Get out. And look at the son you gave birth to. He only spoils and angers everything all day. You should know and admit that he is your mistake. Mom, the nanny is not bad, but the nans are arrogant, but you can see how well the nans also take care of our prosperity. Fortunately, there are nants, otherwise you really haven't done anything for our family. Hey, Grandma. Grandma, what are you doing? Here is my beloved grandson. Grandma loves you very much. All three sons are family and very different. Han's eldest son has a new and cowardly character. He is very kind to everyone in the family, but very irritable to the eldest son. The youngest son, Hangyu, has a low IQ, but it seems that everyone in the He family loves this youngest member of the family very much. Only the Henanites, the pride of the mere speaking of the Henanites, fortunately, he is not here today. Otherwise, I really don't know how I would have to behave. Thank you for your hospitality, but it's getting pretty late, I have to get back. Come more often, we are always glad to see you. Nancy, have you returned from work yet? And Miss Lip is just going home, don't you want to let her down? Ding, I can't afford to leave. On her, first let go and listen to me. We are not married yet, only after the wedding will I be able to be with you every day. When are we getting married? Well, when? Exactly. Look at this tree. When this tree is full of golden flowers, we will get married. All right, well, good, because golden flowers will grow quickly on this tree. Yesterday you gave away 1 billion with one stroke of the pen, which is beyond my imagination. I didn't expect that I would be so valuable in your eyes. You are of no value in my eyes. You are the price in the eyes of the new. You say you wrote the check for your brother, and now you're driving me for him. Why don't you just marry me for your brother? Hudson, if you continue to be so intrusive, don't blame me for being rude. I'm too intrusive, then I have to be like that.
Gudson.
Unfortunately. And the second brother you came back, did you take home? Yes, brother, how even the tree in our yard will bloom with golden flowers. I don't know, he's a Ford, you seem very angry. No, he's a Ford, who bit your lip? I was bitten by a dog. The dog poked the glass from the side. The second brother took Gizon home, how could I bite him? Saka na. Hood, every time I see you, you always take me by surprise. Why are you doing this? The next day, stop. The owner. Tell me honestly, do you have a girlfriend? No. What's wrong with your mouth? Don't think I don't understand anything, this is clearly a female bite. Accidentally crashed into a tree. Damn it, Georgia is coming back from a trip this afternoon. Let's see if she'll believe your nonsense. I've been waiting a long time. No. Why are we standing with our mouths? Nothing. It's strange that Nancy seems far away today. I heard the good news that a bride has appeared on it. What a surprise. He's marrying her, too. And who is this girl? Have you seen her? How did the negotiations go this time? What about Sam in New York? Of course, everything is fine. How could I not handle it? You are a well-known strong woman, and such results are expected. I don't want to be a strong woman. I just want to be the woman that Henitz loves. Nightclub. How was your trip to Egypt this time? It's fine. Have you seen Peruta? He was asking about me. Mentioned it. If I wasn't in New York, I'd love to go with you. Hi, my daughter-in-law will give up knowledge. Georgia's parents are dead. Since childhood, she was brought up in the He family. She has been engaged to Hennessy for a long time, so she became a real miss in the circle of friends in Hung. Ha! Take Noah, I heard that your family has found a woman for you. I've heard about it too. It is said that she is the daughter of the Gu family of tennis groups. It is impossible to teach the family farsightedness and it is too inaccessible. She rides her cool Ferrari every day and climbs to heights inaccessible to mortals. Will he be able to see her on it? Don't you know that? She was Xiu's fiancé from Yuan department store, but the day before Xiu and Chu's engagement inexplicably died. Yes, I've heard about it too. Don't be afraid, just let him marry her. And I think this girl was just unlucky then. Brad, I didn't mean anything bad. It's just a rumor, it's not true. This woman is just a chili pepper. She can kill herself with words alone, using them as a gun. And I don't believe she's praying for her and won't kill him unless she loves the family's money. Heh. Are you done? When did the family affairs of the He family become your conversation after lunch? Oh, nothing like that, we're just curious, so we talked about it. By the way, Wang Fuqiu seemed to be courting her, didn't he? It didn't work out. Anyway, I don't chase after such girls and there is no reason why I should have seduced this girl. I'm going to smoke. Yeah, he just ran away. Is Goods a magical woman? Damn, isn't that her? Miss Gua. Who are you? Ms. Gu is really too stylishly forgetful. You haven't seen me in months, so you forgot. Wang Shou Tsuya. The eldest son who chased me with such a dead and skinny face. Right? Aren't you ashamed to say that? I'm a young master, I've been chasing you for a year and a half, and you can't even look at me. But you chose a fool, so what do you have against? Am I worse than this fool? Hudson, I don't know if you're good or bad, but I can look down on you now, just like you did then. But I'm still looking down on you, haven't you noticed? You. Don't you think you should look at the owner first when you hit the dog? I'm waiting, what are you talking about? Do you have to look at the owner before hitting the dog? Are you saying I'm a dog? Aren't you the dog that bit me? I can bite and I can cure. Come here, I'll fly you in an empty room. I didn't expect to meet this person here. And he said I was a dog. Ever since we met, I didn't plan on letting him go easily. I don't think if I gave those trucks, you can keep playing with me. And don't rush. I think you're pretending to be calm, but I know your heart is beating faster. Show me, and Natalia's tattoo remained, right? Stop making trouble. Nancy. Monsi. Strange, where did Nance reach? So this is your legendary fiancé. We are alone here now, alone. Should we have even more misunderstanding? Shut up and don't move. Why are you doing it so hard? Are you reacting? What a big reaction. Do you want to strangle me? There's no one there right now, come out first. Okay, slowly extinguish it tightly, I'm leaving. Goozes. Why do you make me like this every time? But for some reason I have only returned now. Where have you been? I was solving some cases. Today, I called my father, he didn't behave strangely and left without saying goodbye. Do you know what happened to him? Q, I'm talking to you. Are you even listening to me? Get in the car, we're going back. And why does the nation smell of strange perfumes? It must be in the spirit of some woman. He hasn't touched me in years, but he's never touched other women. So I felt relieved, but what's going on? No, Hanenzi and I can no longer be in such a respectful relationship. Our relations should reach a new level. The mansion. I'll sleep here tonight, okay? I'm not interested in it today, we'll talk about it another time. Go back to your room. Eh. When you don't touch other women, you don't touch me. If you touch another woman, will you still not touch me? Am I really that bad? Bar. Misa, what are you thinking about? You've had too much wine. Do you think I look good? You look great, your beauty attracts me. Do you want to do this with me? If that's what you want, then I'll be glad. A hotel room. The next day. Oh, shit. I did this last night, now I can't even remember what that man looked like. I was so naive and it's over. If it becomes known about my wayward depraved behavior, then the Xia family will be a disaster. I can't lose him, absolutely I can't. I have to keep this secret and not tell anyone. On the weekend. It's the weekend again, we didn't go shopping last time. There will be successful purchases today. And what's there? Let's go take a look. Hello, show me this. Alright, miss, please wait. This necklace is the treasures of our store. It is made of 91 diamonds, the largest of which is hanging. This necklace is really beautiful. Wrap it up, I want it. Sis, can't you see that I chose this necklace first? And I see, and what? Now that you've seen it all and even had enough of him, isn't that a good thing? I am the main six in this store and I have the right to buy whatever I want. Does this woman seem to me even worse than our uncle? Damn it, I'm a civilized person, she's a robber. Hey, Mom sent me a text asking me to go to his place for dinner tomorrow night. Alas, I will go to their house again. The mansion. This time I'm going to Hennessy's house again, just like last time. He must be absent. Miss Gu, this way, please. There's another family member here today that you don't know. Our daughter-in-law Nancy, Georgia. In the future you will be a family, you have to pay well. Is that her? We'll get along well. Hello, Miss Gaia. Georgia, nice to meet you. Well, if you want to drink, drink a glass of water. Well, if you want fruit, let me cut them for you. Thank you very much. Ah, pretending. And if I hadn't seen your true face yesterday, she would have been touched. After dinner, won't you come to my room? What is the situation? Are you already living in the groom's house before the wedding? Well, okay. Are you and Nans already living together? Not yet, I've just been living in the house since I was a kid. I see. Georgia's room. The room is quite large. What does she want to talk about? And I don't think she just asked me to come to her. I'm sorry, I didn't know yesterday that you were the bride for her. It's okay, it doesn't really matter. To avoid such a bad impression of me, I decided to give you this. Oh, okay, thanks. She just accepted it. It was so easy. I thought any girl with a sense of dignity wouldn't do that. 2 days ago, I heard these brothers saying that she was so powerful, but now it seems that she is just a shallow woman with no brains. If there's nothing else, let's go have a chat with everyone. All right. Aunt, I almost forgot, I brought you a present today. How wonderful. Hudson, you're so wonderful. I love this so much. Impossible, I underestimated her. This woman is really extraordinary. Wait, maybe you'll stay and spend the most time there. Sorry, it's late today. I'll come back next time. Well, wait, can I kiss you? Or maybe what happened to him? Why is he acting like this? My God, what should I do? And I don't understand. Is he going to kiss me? And the second brother, you're coming home, I'll give you a ride. Alright, thanks, it's really weird. Today, Anesia took the initiative and greeted me first. We drove halfway, stopped by the river. Is there something you want to tell me? I say right away, I have a sensitive heart, don't speak too harshly. Have you seen my fiancé? I saw it, she's not bad, has a hostile sense of self-worth. Does it suit you? Aren't you ashamed to eat other people's lives? Only if I destroy it. But judging by your attitude towards me, I failed. Guna, I only tolerate you because of your good attitude towards my brother. But don't go crazy, otherwise I'll have to involve my father. Okay, second fashion, Mr. He. If you're being cruel, it's my fault, okay? I'll avoid you next time. No, it's not worth seeing me off. Don't worry, I'll get there myself. Oh, no. Where's Nancy? It seemed to me that he jumped off. Why didn't he swim? He's bad. I have to find him. Where are you? There are no people around. He couldn't. Hello, I've played enough. Hurry up, I'll take you home. I wasn't playing, I accidentally fell, and then I was looking for you. Then stop swimming, stand up normally and talk. Well, is it deep here? But damn, I didn't expect it to be so shallow here. It's all right, let's go back. That's it, let's go. A few days later. I heard that you're going to get married in a year. Do you have a plan? Or are you really going to marry this Hainan? Of course I won't come out. However, I've been thinking about it for the last 2 days. Dihua, I believe that people should not surrender to fate, but keep it in their own hands. Ready to run away, and it's not like that. And if I run away, what should I do with my parents? Do you think Cool Shane won't skin them? Then how do you control your destiny? Of course, we need to find the money, Dihua. Let's start our own business. Business together, what kind of business? Do you remember how once during our study abroad we attended a nutrition seminar? According to the concept of these products, I remember. I think this area is full of possibilities. There is no organic food market in China. And if we open this market, no matter how cool the company is now, they will never beat me in the future. You can offer your father this project directly. Then why open your own business at all? True, but I have already suggested this to my father 10 times, but he is not at all optimistic in this regard. It still works according to the established scheme. But times are passing. If you can't create something new, society will destroy you sooner or later. Well, 9, do you even understand that starting a business requires a lot of investment? It's not even easy to buy a bag for yourself. My father's office is temporarily unable to give us money. Nothing. Gradually I will understand how to handle money. The Tianqin Company. Dad. Why did you come here? Dad, Shange gave you 1 billion. Last time, you see. Oh, and what? Give me half of it. Oh, why do you need such money? It's a secret. And since this money is for the fact that you sold me, that's why half of it is mine. I usually spoil you too much. Now you're spending hundreds of billions of dollars. You know, 500 million is a lot. Okay, you don't have to give it to me, but starting today, you'll give it to me for pocket money. 5 million. Are you spending 5 million a month? Can't I do that? What girl didn't order her own personal money? You're marrying me off to the rich, arrogant He family. Phew, well, okay then. And this is not a business report. For almost half a month, Dad, where are you going with this? Go to Shanshur. Currently, Shanshur is our biggest ally in cooperation. If I come in person, I can also show our sincerity. I'll send it to you. I, too, am now a half-successful person. Be familiar with the work, maybe you can step in to manage the group when the time comes. It makes sense. Prosperity is no better than a small business like ours. I can't let my daughter suffer such a loss when the time comes. It's okay that you're groping, but it's a pity that your husband can't help you. It is better to rely on heaven and earth than on yourself. if you marry a rich man in the future. But it's still wrong to go empty-handed like this. I'll bring a present for him. The Shasti group. Mr. said he'd give you 10 minutes. Please come in. Why did you come here? My father asked me to give you this. Okay, leave it here and go. Oh, what is it? Look at yourself. I have brought you snacks made in our industry. How about we try the snacks produced by our family? I don't eat it. I won't leave if you don't sing. You can go now. You can give me money. In fact, I didn't say that this snack is not for you to eat. It's just like that. Mr. Hoya, you don't want to be branded for eating for nothing, do you? How much do you want? That's how much. 50, 500 and 5,000. 50 million. Why don't you just rob a bank? Mister, don't be like that. You know a lot about money. Besides, robbing a bank is comparable to robbing you. What bank is your money in? Thank you, Mr. He, and I'm clean. Don't come anywhere near my office in the future. There is politics at the top, and countermeasures at the bottom. There will be future methods in the future. Saturday morning in such a center. My mom's birthday is coming up in a few days. I remember that the clothes in this store are good. And I'll just pick out a gift for her there. Miss Gu, is it really you? Why did I run into the people I least wanted to be with? What a coincidence. Did you come to buy clothes too? Why don't we go shopping together? I came just to see. Nothing like that. I don't think it would be appropriate to walk together. Inappropriate? Why? On the contrary, we can go shopping together as a whole family. After I lost my innocence in that bar, I don't feel very alone with Hennessy. Come on, you can choose whatever you like. But does he pay it? Yeah, why is she so attached? Look, it looks good, let's try it on. Well, okay. Mister, your friend asked me to go to the OT and look at the clothes. Which booth? Mister, it's here. All right. Nenets.
Why is it you?
What? Why are you running away? Oh, what kind of trouble do you want to cause again? And I warned you. Don't do that again. But I'm not the troublemaker today. What happened to your fiancée and why did she ask me to go shopping with mine? She wasn't afraid that I might seduce you. Some people just don't mind being accompanied. What are you hiding? And I don't know what other trick you're up to. Don't be so strict with me every time you see. It's like I'm always up to something. Isn't that right? I'm just a few dollars to you. So what else do you want to say? I also want to talk about your heart. Nancy, is it beautiful? Yes. I'll show you something else. All right. Oh, the Nans. This outfit seems very beautiful. What's the matter, and do I look good? It doesn't look good. Simple, but I'll take it anyway. Why don't you choose more outfits? Anne's has the money to pay. Ah, that's how it is. Well, I've had enough of that. Excuse me, I have to go now. I have things to do. Okay, then I'll see you next time and go shopping together. Finally, I stopped being an escort. Now I have to buy a present for my mom. Now that Nancy has bought me clothes, and I have to return the favor to him. I bought a gift for my mom. I had something else planned today. I'll take Han Nu to the playground, too. Wait, it's really interesting. Let's go play there. Okay, if you want to play, let's play. Let's play it. All right. Let's go there. Well, okay. Well, you're so kind to me. You always play my favorite games with me and buy me delicious food. Today was so much fun and I'm so happy. Well, just be happy. You, as long as you are with me, I will always be happy. Well, look at this, look how beautiful it is. He's at her. And I can't afford to be with you. I don't want to live my life under the weight of a commercial marriage. You didn't do anything wrong to me, so I'll give you good memories. But I can't be with you. In fact, I'm so helpless. But I don't want to be like this anymore. I don't have to put up with it. This is my life. Say mansion. Mom, Dad, I'm back. Do you know what happened to her? She was so much fun, I'm so happy. It's getting late, I'll be coming back. I don't want you to come back. Let's have you stay with us. Don't be like that to her. She's not your wife yet. So she can't live in this house. Then why does Georgia live in our house? She's not my brother's wife yet. Ah, my handsome boy is doing this in his turn. It's not so easy to explain. What should I do? Ah, since she likes you very much, maybe you want to stay? Aunt, I can't live in my future husband's house until marriage. I have to go home anyway and discuss this with my parents. That's right, then you can come back and discuss it, and I'll ask the driver to pick you up tomorrow. The X family is so bossy again, but after all this, I don't want to be in a commercial relationship anymore. The next day. I didn't expect to be here so soon. That I would live in his house. Now I remember the words of my father that he said before I left. Dad knows what's in your heart, and Dad will do his best to make you feel good. It's all for you. You should live happily ever after, and I have to do the best for you so that you can live in a safe world. I have to implement my business plan as soon as possible. A bowl. This is your room. Do you need help sorting things out? Oh, it's okay, I can do it all by myself. Have you moved here yet? Yes, you're just right. I have something for you. What is it? You'll understand when you read it. Didn't you buy me clothes? I'm always grateful. So here it is. Well, this is my favorite color. I do not know if you will like it or not, but you have to wear it. It's just your size. Who did you learn that from anyway? Do you want to know? It's a little secret, but I'll tell you. Look, it's a secret dating book. Here is the content of this book. The first male 3-step song. Second, what should I do if I am answered by a male god? The third is Vicat. The fourth is the initial course for a woman. And the fifth is the tactics of a prominent bar. Give it to me. No, I really shouldn't have let her read that secret book. After reading it, you will know all my moves in advance. It won't work. Gunna, I'm going to say this for the last time. Stop doing stupid things, Mr. He, but did you come to me today? I mean, that's what you want. Isn't trouble enough for you? You don't need that kind of stuff. Give it to me. Ah, it's all right. This is just a table of contents. I have a few more releases, so everything will be fine. You haha. Drink this soup, it is very healthy, and in the future I will be able to open more restaurants for our family. 3 sons. All 3 of them have girlfriends. Well, why was the soup brought only to me and Georgia? I have to do something about it. Ah, let me share it with you. Stop it, she's already had a baby, and she doesn't have to drink soup. Ah, that's how it is, but why haven't I seen her baby yet? Did I say something wrong? Why is everyone so tense? I brought up the wrong topic. The child is very sick, so he is in the hospital. Okay, eat the soup, otherwise it will get cold. From small to large, and if you don't like something, they just plug you with a tooth. I can't eat it anymore. But I also can't refuse. Ah, it's too hard to live in this house. It's already so late for her. Why are you here? And I just saw the sister was in the room of the second brother. Georgia sleeps with my other brother all night. I want to sleep with you too. Maybe she just came to check on him. What makes you think they're sleeping together? He held his pillow, or rather, the same way I did. Then come in. Let me tell you a bedtime story. All right, all right. In half an hour. Do you think there's the same moon on the street today? This is similar to what happened in history. Anansa's room. Let me into my room. And now I'm going to wash up. Today we will definitely have a breakthrough in our relationship. Well, who is it this time? So why are you here? I want to sleep with my second Brutus. Not today. Sleep with him tomorrow. I want to sleep with my second brother. Your brother is busy tonight. Since he got it, he should be mine tonight. It's just for one night. Oh, it just pisses me off. Didn't I tell you everything was fine? Why are you still here? How old are you? Why do you want to sleep with your brother?
Georgia, what are you doing?
Nance. This, on her, and what's the matter? I want to sleep with my second brother. Then come in. It's evil. Why is he doing this to me? For some reason, I suddenly wanted to sleep with my second brother. Because tonight there is a full moon, the remaining wolves will go hunting and they can be stopped, but only by sleeping with their second brother. Wolves hurt people. Who told you this? The wife said. Oh, it's a woman. Why did you come in without knocking? And what will you do if I suddenly have no clothes? But you're wearing clothes, so what's the matter? Let me ask you, who asked you to tell such stories to my brother at night? What are you talking about? He himself asked me to tell her about Moscow, and I told her. Well, don't you have any brains? Why do you use dirty tricks to deceive children? Then are you angry now because I lied to him? Or are you angry because I ruined your evening plans?
What?
What are you talking about? Just don't tell him any nonsense. Ah, so that's it. From now on, there's less talk about ghosts and wolves. I'm leaving. But my plan is just coming into action. From today on, everything will go differently. The first day, receipts. The second day, factory selection. The third day, production base. Yes, we will. We've been so busy the last few days dealing with all these important things. Let's celebrate today. As long as we have money, we won't need to get married by arrangement. Do you think I'm crazy that I decided to start my own business? Crazy? Then I ask you, who is your friend? You've been mentally retarded for years, and will never leave you. Exactly. That's right, but where will you get only money for a deposit for the factory? Everything is thought out. I've had a plan for a long time. You earned them or stole them, and that's all right, just wait. Everything will be fine, we will succeed. I am also the daughter of a rich man, but we are so different. I will never have the courage to defend my freedom like that. I'm finally back. I've been running all day, I'm so tired. So, the foundation is the most important thing. I have certified all the food, so everything will be fine. This year my business will be open. So I can be rich by next year. The most important thing is that I have dreams and I am ready to go to them. And now have a good rest for me. Stomach ache. Oh, how could this happen? He's like a pain. We need to find someone. But I can't. Do you know your brother's phone number for her? Oh, the second bro recently asked me to record it. Ah, the Nans. He answers the phone quickly. It's only been a few days since you stopped being mean. What do you want this time? I still don't want to answer. Why didn't you answer? I need you so much. Yes, what would have possessed you? Don't you want to save a life at all? I don't want to, just leave me alone. In Nancy, you really are a cold-blooded person. My stomach really hurts. I need to go to the hospital right away. The next day. Was everything good for me last night? Why did she end up in the hospital? Maybe she ate something wrong on the way home. Well, why did it suddenly become bad? She went to the hospital with such a wild pain. We couldn't do anything. Oh, little girl. She has only recently been living in our house, but we have not been able to take care of her. Ah, our family is so terrible.
Last night, Nan was ill.
Nans, and I'm sorry, I won't be able to be with you today. I'm going with the others to the hospital to check on Ganani. I see. At a meeting. That's the situation, mister. Previously, he always said what problems there were, but now he didn't say a word. What happened? So scary. What happened to the president today? Why is he like this? In the evening in Hanan's office. It's all right.
That's it.
Hospital. It turned out to be inflammation. Today, almost the whole family visited my ward, and he even cried and thought I was dead. Only. There was no Nan. That's Hannah, not a shameless guy. He didn't even visit me. Damn guy, ruthlessly cold-blooded. She's here. That voice. Nan. The Nans? Did you come to visit me after all? I described her to you so that you could help, but you didn't come to me. That's why I'm here. I thought this was another one of your practical jokes, but since you can already arise, then everything is fine. What are you talking about? But no, I'll fall. Why, when you feel bad, do you try to escape? You weren't listening to me. Why are you here now? I'll come to your aid next time. However, you came today to apologize to me. Well, apologize. Why are you taking so long with this? Or are you waiting for me to grow old? Forget about everything I said. Okay, bye, and I'll be waiting for you. 2 days later, my operation was successful. I needed to stay in the hospital for a couple more days, but the ex-family insisted that I stay here for 2 weeks. I still want to leave the hospital and continue doing my job. Sister, I was a little busy, so I couldn't visit you. But here I am now. This is for you. It doesn't matter. It's good that you came. I can't imagine how hard it must be for you to lie here alone. Does she really care about me? It's kind of weird. What is it? Don't you know? The eldest son's child is in this hospital. Oh, I remember you talking about that. I've already told you that this is their least favorite topic. Therefore, it is not worth mentioning this in front of mother. The child is ill, hospitalized. Why doesn't everyone visit him? It's just a sick kid. How can they treat him like that? Do not be curious and do not go to visit the child. Otherwise it will be bad. Look, with a little stimulation, he may never wake up again. At night, it means that for 2 years he has already been in this state and does not wake up. But why do they hide it so carefully? They think that isolation from his family will help him wake up. No matter what their purpose is, why are they keeping it a secret? When I was brought here, it was the only room that had alcohol. It's him. Poor boy. My brother has not been in good health since childhood either, but now he can relax perfectly on the beach. But this child. He didn't even have a childhood. He spent all his time in a deep sleep. And if you can hear me, wake up faster. I need to tell you something. And show the whole beautiful world around you. You'll have a lot of good friends when you wake up. And they will play with you. And I didn't see it. I didn't see anything. Is he saying something? He's talking. Why did they say he was Wikititan Wall? What are you doing here? How did you get in here? Doctor, this child has woken up. He was just talking. Are you from the X family? Why did you come to visit this child? Didn't they tell you not to do that? I know, I was told, but if you really are from the X family, everything should be clear to you. And if you keep bothering him like that, he could easily have an accident. Please leave. You shouldn't be here. It's so weird. Why did the doctor have such a reaction? What's really going on? And what are those sounds? Why are there 2 people doing this kind of thing here? He saw me. And I have to run away as soon as possible. This is a hospital. How could this even happen? I didn't understand what happened there at all. Well, how can they do housework in a hospital? Oh, what strange things are happening today. I have such a mess in my head. Hey, little sister, you went into the wrong room. Is this the guy who was there? Is this my room? Or, this is not my room. Where is the flower? Of course, I understand that all the wards are the same. But I must tell you that this is ward number 100. Ah, I live 101st. In fact, I just had a fight. Oh, I'm sorry, I made a mistake, and I think I'll go back to my room. Not so fast. Sis, have we met somewhere before?